All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to dive deep today into something pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
We've talked about chatbots before.
Right.
ChatGPT, of course.
Of course.
Big in the news, still is.
Still.
But there is a new player on the scene.
Yeah.
And it is shaking things up.
It is.
From what we've read so far, at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to kind of give you an idea of how big of a deal this is, even Sam Altman, who
the CEO of OpenAI,
ChatGPT, has been talking about this.
Have said that.
This is impressive.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
So
that's got to say something.
Yeah, it does say something.
Yeah.
So we are talking about
DeepSeek. DeepSeek, which is a Chinese company.
Okay.
And they have launched their own AI chatbot model.
Okay.
It's called R1.
R1. Right?
Yes.
So
and what's interesting
is they've priced it incredibly competitively.
Okay.
So we're talking about access to powerful AI capabilities at a fraction of the cost of some existing models.
So that right there is that's gonna pique a lot of people's interest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It could be a game changer in terms of accessibility, opening up AI development
to more people,
to a wider range of individuals and businesses.
To a wider,
Yeah, and on top of that, DeepSeek has made R1 open source.
Open source.
Which means anyone can access and modify the code.
Wow. That's a pretty bold move.
It is a bold move.
What are the implications of that?
Well, by making the code publicly available, DeepSeek is essentially inviting the global AI community to collaborate and contribute.
So they're saying, hey, everybody, come on in.
Everybody come on in. Let's work on this together.
Yeah.
Let's make this better together.
Yeah.
This could potentially lead to a rapid acceleration of innovation in the field. It's like crowdsourcing AI development on a massive scale.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, it also raises concerns about potential misuse.
Right, because if anybody can get in there.
They
can tinker.
Yeah, and,
maybe not for good.
Not necessarily with good intentions.
Right.
Someone using the open source code to develop AI for malicious purposes.
Sure.
It's a double-edged sword, really.
It is.
Yeah.
So we've got R1 shaking things up with its competitive pricing and its open source model. But how does it stack up against something like ChatGPT?
That's a great question.
Like, how are they different?
Right. So
what are the strengths and weaknesses?
While both R1 and ChatGPT are powerful AI chatbots, they seem to have different strengths. ChatGPT excels at generating creative text formats, like poems, scripts, even musical pieces.
Right.
On the other hand, early reports suggest that R1 shines in tasks that require logical reasoning and problem solving. Some are even saying it's more adept at coding than ChatGPT.
Yeah. So different tools for different jobs, perhaps?
It seems that way. Yeah.
But this is
a big deal.
A pretty big development, right?
Absolutely.
Like in the world of AI.
Huge development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are people saying about this?
Well, the tech world is buzzing, It's a very hot topic right now.
Sure.
Sam Altman, while acknowledging the competition, has reaffirmed OpenAI's commitment to staying ahead in the AI race. He even hinted at exciting new developments.
They're not going to just...
No, they're not going anywhere.
...sit back and let this happen.
No, they're going to keep innovating.
But
it's not just the tech community that's taken notice.
Oh, really?
We've seen some pretty strong reactions from some unexpected places.
Like who?
Well, former President Donald Trump, for example, called DeepSeek's entry a wake-up call for the American tech industry.
Wow.
He sees this as a sign that China is making significant strides in AI.
Right.
And he urged American companies to step up their game.
To step it up.
Yeah. But he did acknowledge that this competition could be a good thing, potentially pushing American companies
to
innovate further.
Right, to innovate further.
Yeah.
To rise to the challenge. Kind of a Sputnik moment then.
Exactly. And that's the comparison that Marc Andreessen drew, who's a prominent Silicon Valley investor.
Right.
He compared the impact of DeepSeek's R1 to the launch of Sputnik.
Wow.
The first artificial satellite that kickstarted the space race.
Right.
Andreessen sees R1 as potentially triggering a similar race.
Wow.
In the field of AI development.
So a global AI race, that's a big deal.
It is.
So what is OpenAI doing about all of this?
Well, OpenAI isn't sitting still.
Okay.
Altman, in response to DeepSeek's launch, reiterated OpenAI's mission to achieve artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
AGI, and just to break that down.
Take it down.
What does that mean?
So AGI is essentially the hypothetical ability of an AI system to understand, learn, and perform any intellectual task that a human being can.
So basically...
An AI as smart as a human.
As smart as a human.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
They want to go beyond that.
They want to go beyond that.
OpenAI...
What does that even mean?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling to imagine what lies beyond AGI.
Yeah.
It suggests a level of artificial intelligence that surpasses human capabilities.
Wow.
In ways we can only speculate about right now.
Yeah. It really is hard to wrap your head around.
It is, yeah.
So to sum it all up, we have this new platform.
Yeah.
This new chatbot, R1 from DeepSeek. It's shaking things up.
Shaking things up.
With competitive pricing, an open source model.
Yeah.
And really, lighting a fire.
Lighting a fire.
Under the AI world.
Absolutely.
So
it's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit unnerving.
A little bit, yeah.
To think about, what could come.
Yeah, what does DeepSeek's entry mean for the future of AI development?
Right.
What new innovations and applications will emerge from an open source model like R1?
Yeah.
And how will all of this shape the global AI landscape in the coming years?
Something to think about.
It is a lot to think about.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Absolutely.
We'll be back next week with another deep dive.
Looking forward to it.
See you.